That was dramatic.
Easy.
Nice. All right. All right, we've picked this place clean. We've got Zoe. Let's head on back and see what we get.
What is it? We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway? You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble.
Damn
Let
right.
me know if I can do something for you.
Zoe says she fought her way out of a marauder camp with her own bare hands. Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
All right. Need all of these weapons. Almost 2,000 bits. Nice. Mr. Ouch. A fiver. That's too expensive.
I think there's something wrong here.
Carry on.
All right. Let's go. What do we need to do? Let's find the book first, real quick. It's right here. We'll go around. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that.
Here we go. Wow, great work.
Come out and play.
Not a peep from me. Get ready.
Strong. Get strong.
Don't die. Okay, you come back to life. That's good to know. Thought I had lost you. Of course. So he hid all the books in a cave. So now we gotta go hunt them down. That was dramatic. Is there a way to get into this ship? probably have reloaded.
That's the last of them.
You should stop running directly into the line of fire. You might live longer. Just saying. Literally on the outside of Edgewater.
Last of them.
Okay.
Phew, wow.
Right. Let's see. The companion ledger. I should probably have been giving you a better gun. Oh, you have to have a melee. 131. You know what? We're gonna stick with that. Oh, I got skill points.
Any progress on that matter we discussed? Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Translate it.
Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony. Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death. The story of my life. Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's how I ended up assigned prison duty, where I was fool enough to let an inmate bend my ear with stories of an original Bakonu journal. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew. Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Sure, let's go.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Alrighty. Does that mean I can take your stuff? You don't have much stuff. Never mind. Alright, now we gotta decide. Let's go to the geothermal plant.
System sweeping the area.
Watch out! Everyone all right?
Okay. Let's see if we can sneak in through here this time.
I've always wanted to poke around in here.
Ah, damn.
Oh,
That's the last of them! The control room should be off to the right. Hope it's in the right hole.
Inventory, armor. Oh, I already had one? That's lame.
invest.
We're pretty good at this.
gonna pass that blue and everything. Suspicious. It's very sus. It's outside. What are you, Sprat? So they replaced people with robots.
Process.
Don't mess with it.
Must have been recent if the bodies are still here. Encumbered.
Unexpected.
Incoming!
Secure.
Grab something that'll make me stronger.
You're not real. You're not real.
There's still someone here? Really? That's shocking.
Go away, Phantom.
mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded. Got it. Inside voices.
There's a maze. I'm gonna go. Alright.
You're not real. You're not real. You're not real. You're not real. Phantom! You're not real! You're not real! Get away from me, Phantom! Shoot! Scram! You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw.
Probably not.
See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorized me on occasion. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder. Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon.
Sisty Pig.
I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium. You mean, why did the Mechanicals go on a murderous rampage? Same reason any of us do, I suppose. The voices told them to do it. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
I'm sorry you missed out.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the Mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons. You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead. Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
All right. And we go back up. Modify behavior. Pretty sure I killed almost all of them anyways.
Processing.
Look out! Great work! Blast. Once we do this, there's no going... Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow, she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred? Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something. Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Alright, so we gotta make a decision. So we have Edgewater, which is a corporate town that people don't matter, spokes in a wheel. And it seems like they're running out of fish, so they're starting to feed on the sprats. And then the deserters seem to be able to live on their own and grow food the proper way. I think long term, the deserters have a better chance. All right, well, we've made our decision, and I guess we'll see the repercussions of it next episode. Thanks for joining, and catch you next time.